More than 2.5 years after January 6th, the worst day in the history of this or any republic. The most prominent instigator of the Capitol riot from that day has finally been arrested and charged with a crime. Years after other January 6thers were convicted and served prison sentences, friendly lectern enthusiasts, Midwestern grannies, the whole gamut of January 6thers. Years after that, the giant dude who spent 2 days encouraging everyone to storm the Capitol was finally arrested and charged with disorderly conduct. No seditious conspiracy charges, no terrorist enhancement charge, not even so much as a trespassing on restricted grounds misdemeanor. And no explanation as to why Ray Epps conspicuously, uniquely perhaps, was not charged, as U.S. Marshals were sent to round up just about everyone in the proximity of the Capitol that day. Wonder why that is. Let's review the tape.
As soon as President Trump is finished speaking, we are going to the Capitol. It's that direction. That's where our true problems lie. President Trump is done speaking. We are going to the Capitol. That's where our problems are. Okay, folks, we need your help. As soon as President Trump stops speaking, we are going to the Capitol. The Capitol's in that direction. Let people know. Spread the word. Tomorrow, we need to go into the Capitol. Into the Capitol. What? No! Peacefully. Fed.
That's a theory. Fed. Enrique Tarrio, the leader of the Proud Boys, was just arrested and charged, and he's going to face decades in prison for what? He wasn't even in Washington, D.C. that day. He was in a hotel room in Baltimore. But prosecutors charged Enrique Tarrio had conspired to direct people to go into the Capitol riot. Well, nobody directed people to go in and riot in the Capitol more directly than Ray Epps. And yet he gets a little disorderly conduct charge, slap on the wrist a few years later. So those guys are saying fed. Sounds like a pretty compelling theory. But look, this is America, and the accused are entitled to due process. So even if other conservatives jump to conclusions, I just want to say for the record, I believe that Special Agent Epps should be presumed innocent until proven guilty. Right now, go to TommyJohn.com/Knowles. Listen, this is a family show. I don't want to get too intimate with you here, but all I'm going to tell you is this. Tommy John makes the greatest boxer shorts ever made, period. When you get new undergarments with Tommy John, you will also get 20% off your order with promo code Knowles, Knowles. Their underwear has dozens of comfort innovations, breathable, lightweight, moisture-wicking fabric, 4 times the stretch of competing brands that can keep you much cooler than cotton. Tommy John also has loungewear with a level of softness like never before and is designed to envelop you in a world of pure luxury. Every purchase is backed by Tommy John's best pair you'll ever wear or its free guarantee. I'm not joking. I didn't realize Tommy John was coming back on the show for reads. I was thinking about this just within the last few weeks. I pulled out a pair of Tommy Johns. I thought, man, these are just the greatest boxers ever. Get 20% off your first order right now, TommyJohn.com/Knowles, TommyJohn.com/Knowles. See site for details. Go to TommyJohn.com/Knowles. John Fetterman is not the least coherent national leader in our nation's capital. That, I think, would have to go to Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Mark Milley, who, though he's been accused of going woke, he doesn't even know what that word means.
Is the U.S. military too woke? No, not at all. I'm not even sure what that word truly means, but I would tell you that the military I see is a military that's exceptionally strong, it's powerful, it's ready. In fact, our readiness rates, the way we measure readiness, is better now.
I don't even know what that word means. What are you talking about, woke? You think we're woke? What on earth? What on earth would give you the impression that I, Mark Milley, am woke?
First of all, on the issue of critical race theory, et cetera, I'll obviously have to get much smarter on whatever the theory is. But I do think it's important, actually, for those of us in uniform to be open-minded and be widely read. And the United States Military Academy is a university. And it is important that we train and we understand. And I want to understand white rage.
I want to understand white rage. I want to understand critical race theory. But I don't know what woke is. What are you talking about, woke? It's just very important that every single one of our cadets reads Ibram X. Kendi every day to understand the evil of their whiteness. I believe for a fit fighting force, we must attend Robin DiAngelo seminars to become conscious of our unconscious racial and sexual biases so that we no longer exert phobias on this world. I don't know what woke means. I'll tell you what woke means, because some conservatives have struggled to explain what woke means to. Woke is just the extreme conclusion of liberalism. That's all it is. And liberalism was famously once described as the liberal being the man who can't take his own side in an argument. That's what it is. It's the extreme conclusion of an ideology predicated on a radical individualism that culminates in absurdity that is contrary to human nature and to reality more broadly. That's what woke is. And as the U.S. military adopts policies that contradict human nature, in particular on one sexual matter that we're not allowed to talk about on big tech, I think you know the one I'm talking about. As the U.S. military decides to focus its attention on things like critical race theory rather than on killing our enemies, that would invert the purpose of that institution, make it much less ready to fight, and have it view the world in a way that is contradictory to reality. I don't know what that means. I'm going to have to read a little bit more Kimberly Crenshaw. Then I'll understand. Then we'll be a real fighting force. Boy, what a great clip that was. Now, make sure that you ring the bell. Subscribe to the Michael Knowles Show podcast. See you next time.